Okay, gotta move to a brighter area. Jeez. I seriously. Anyways, if anyone is watching, welcome to my first live stream. People. I don't care if anyone's watching right now. That's right. I don't care if anyone's watching. Oh, we got Benny in this. Sup, dude? How's your day? Good. Good. It's very good, Benny. Especially after what the Los Angeles Lakers did today and yesterday. And that's why we're here today, to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers offseason. And it has been huge so far. I am very glad to be a Lakers fan, especially after everything we went through. I mean, 2020 was a crazy year to go through. With Kobe Bryant's death, the pandemic, and then we ended up winning this, and then we ended up winning it all. Holy crap. It was insanity. If the Lakers didn't ended up winning, I would have ended up in a big time panic mode because of what's going on in the world right now. Anyways, we're here to talk about the Lakers off-season, reviewing the off-season so far, and I am very glad to be sharing this. So far, there's only one person in the group right now. Hopefully more will follow. And yeah, let's get this party started. The Los Angeles Lakers shocked us over the years, starting with Dennis Schroeder, with the Dennis Schroeder trade. That's right. Lakers' path in free agency started with Dennis Schroeder in the building. They traded with Oklahoma City Thunder to get Dennis Schroeder, and all they gave him was Danny Green and a first-round draft pick. That first-round draft pick ended up with the Minnesota Timberwolves and that pick was for he who shall not be named. Yeah, I am very. And then, of course, next up was but of course there were some falls along the way. We ended up saying goodbye to Dwight Howard as he moved on to the Philadelphia Sixers. We also said goodbye to Rajon Rondo as well. We lost some guys along the way, but some remained loyal, like KCP, for instance. And of course, Jared Dudley. So at least some guys remain loyal throughout the Lakers to survive another year with the Lakers. But we were shocked to see Montrezl Harrell into that roster. I mean, we ended up stealing the six-man. We ended up stealing this guy from the Clippers. I was seriously shocked to hear that. I was seriously shocked to hear that we stole a guy from the Clippers. Especially Harrell. Unbelievable, people. Unbelievable. Oh, and let's not forget about Wesley Matthews. He was signed on opening night. I wish the Lakers go Kawhi Leonard. Oh, believe me, Benny, that was my first guess. That was my first guess for last year, but no. No. I would rather have taken Anthony Davis back last year if I could. I see Ryan Clark is in the house now. Yeah, sorry, Benny. I would have, if we had gotten Kawhi Leonard, we wouldn't have been able to re-sign Anthony Davis. Who do you think the Celtics should get? It is a tricky question because they could literally get any big-time player because of the trade they made with Gordon Hayward. Like the stream, Ryan, please, to help him out. I mean, seriously, Ryan, the Celtics could get any big player in exchange for Gordon Hayward. If they could, if the Houston Rockets have the guts, the Boston Celtics would get James Harden. I think that's my answer. Yeah, that's my answer, Ryan. Anyways, let's move back to Lakers free agency. Then there was Wesley Matthews. I don't know. James Harden could be really good. You never know. You never know, Ryan. You never know. You never know, Ryan. You never know. The chemistry would probably be horrible, though. Still. If the Celtics could restart, it could work out. Anyways, now let's get back to the Lakers, shall we? Then there was the trade with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they ended up getting Jordan Bell and Alfonso McKenzie. Now, Jordan Bell, he was released after that, but Alfonso McKenzie, they kept onto their roster. I don't know if I really like the trade. I mean, if they were going to keep Alfonso McKenzie, what the heck? Yeah, not exactly what I call a good trade right there. And all the Cavaliers got was a few picks after that. A second rounder, maybe? Oh, yeah, there was one other re-signing, Markieff Morris. Of course, they should just trade all their scraps for future picks so they can get Bronny. Yeah, I don't know about that, Ryan. I don't know about that. I mean, what would they get out of this? What would the Lakers get out of this? Anyways, there's more to it. Then there was... Anyways, the Lakers ended up also getting Marc Gasol, the brother of Paul Gasol. Marc Gasol was originally drafted by the Lakers, but then got traded after that. Now the Lakers are giving Marc Gasol another chance to be an official Los Angeles Laker. And there have been rumors about bring Paul Gasol back now that Marc Gasol is on the Lakers. I mean, seriously. Would this actually happen? In fact, I'm going to say it. Do you think the Lakers should bring the Gasol brothers back together? Yep, the two people say yes. It would be, Benny said, it would be a great duo. Then, of course, the Lakers, they re-signed another player, Kostas and T. Carupo. I think he's brother of Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks, apparently. And I'm certain a lot of people are saying Giannis signed with the Lakers. And that's why Anthony Davis waited a little while longer. He was baiting Giannis to do it. He was baiting Giannis to do it. He was baiting Giannis to do it. But no, there was no word from Giannis, and then Anthony Davis cracked. 5 years, $190 million. And now Giannis, he has until December 21st, which is the day before the NBA opening day, to finally score the big time contract. If not, then he's going to be a free agent. But after that huge extension by LeBron James, no way are the Lakers going to get Giannis. No way, people. I believe that's officially where I draw the line. That is where I officially draw the line. Anyways, now we move on to the real reason why. Because guess what they gave up to keep LeBron James and Anthony Davis? Now, LeBron James' contract, we will start first since his contract was up way before everyone else's, right before Anthony Davis was. And believe me, it was a shocker to hear it. 2 years, $85 million contract extension. And the reason why is because I believe LeBron James wants to be there for his kid. He's waiting for his kid to graduate from high school and then end up in the NBA. I'm pretty certain that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to work for LeBron James. I think we can all agree at this point LeBron is retiring with the Lakers and maybe play with his son. Or Ryan, there is a chance that LeBron could retire as a Laker and his son takes takes over in his place. Oh, we got another guy in the house, Darth Viking. Lakers are going down if they face my Heat in the finals again. Oh, we got a Miami Heat fan in the chat right now. Yeah, I'm surprised by the decisions your Miami Heat team made so far. I am very shocked. Speaking of which, we already know the opening day matchups and the Christmas Day matchups. And Darth Viking, I believe your Miami Heat opens up Christmas Day. Ryan Clark, oh, you're a Celtics fan. Then it's pretty tough to have a Miami fan in the chat room. Darth Viking says they are saving that cap for next year for Giannis. It could happen. Darth Viking, but here's the thing. If Giannis takes that super deal with the Malarkey Bucks, then the Miami Heat is going to end up Miami washed. That's basically how it goes. That is basically how it goes. And now look at the Lakers. They're going to be raising the bar. I'm going to be back. I have to do something. It's okay, Benny. Take your time. Let's talk about the NFL for a bit. Okay, Ryan Clark. I will, in fact, save some time for that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not doing any NFL live streams until the playoffs. I'm gonna wait until the playoffs to do NFL prime time play before NFL live streams. That's the only time you're getting out of the. That's the only time you're getting out of me. I want to. True, I have my team. I'm a Vikings fan as far as the NFL goes. Then you got to be disappointed about what your team's going through, man. Okay, that sounds good, but which sport do you like better? That's a tough question. That is a tough question. I really like them all, but I'm going to have to say basketball the most. I grew up. Vinny says, yeah, I like both. It's too hard for me. I love them both. Yeah, it is tough, Ryan. It is tough. Now, I was going to do a live stream of an NBA game, but I'm pretty certain that you already saw what happened. That at the beginning of the live stream, you saw what happened. It would have been too dark. I would have to get a flashlight. Like before then. I hope I can get a flashlight ready. I love both, but if I had a choice, I'd probably say NFL. It's going to be tough not seeing your Minnesota Vikings in the playoffs, Darth Viking. I'm going to say NFL because I'm a huge Titans fan. Yes! Finally, there's a Titans fan other than me in this chat room. I haven't missed a game this season. Well, guess what? I only saw 4 this year. I'm getting game number 5, the Cleveland Browns game. Do you like the stress that you have during a game? For me, it's kind of like For real, it's bad, but it still feels alive too. Well, Clark, here's the thing. It gives me a heart attack every single time. I watch them, and yet they still give me a heart attack. Because you never know who's going to win or lose. But don't worry, it's not serious. It's not serious. Anyways, about the NBA, hopefully I can get a flashlight ready, because if you were in the chat room where I was over there, it is pretty dark, right near my TV. It's going to be tough for that. Because I really don't want to walk around and watch back and forth, as I really don't want to go back and forth. My TV's over there in the darkest corner of that room. So I'm really going to need a flashlight before that happens, before I'm doing a live stream. Anyways, if I do decide to do a live stream on opening night, how long have you been a Lakers fan? Dark Viking, it's been since 2009. That's right, it was back in 2009 when the Lakers won against the Orlando Magic. 4-1. That's the only thing. So if I do an NBA game on opening night, here's the thing. I'm from New Jersey, so I can't go too extreme on a 10 o'clock game, so I won't even get the chance to see my Lakers play on opening night. So, but if I do a game night live stream, I would probably have to do the Warriors and Nets game. Because that's the only game I can stay up for. And I'm pretty certain with the Warriors and Nets, I'm not so sure if that's a game worth live streaming. And trust me, I would do the Bucks and Celtics, but I watched The Masked Singer. And I'm pretty certain that... No, wait. No. Yeah. I would take it back. I would do Milwaukee Bucks and Boston Celtics. Yeah, because The Masked Singer would be over by then. I take it back, people. I do. I really don't remember my first time watching a Celtics game. I just know when it was here. Wow, Ryan. I really have to say, that is one heck of a crazy part. No, when it was here. But yeah, anyway. Isaiah Thomas. But anyways, I'm pretty certain I'll be doing a live stream on Christmas night with the Mavericks and Lakers. But I really want to also do opening night as well. Or I could do the night after. So I'm going to leave this question out. Oh, we got Christian Dillard in here.
I'm thinking the Nets will be the biggest threat to LA.
Well, here's the thing, Christian. If you had gotten James Harden, then yes, I would agree with you, but you didn't. If you had convinced the Houston Rockets to trade for James Harden, you would. I would, but no. No. No, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. KD and Kyrie, that's a super team. I have to see it for myself. To see if they're a super team or not. Nah, maybe the Warriors and Nets game should be the game I'd be live streaming first.
I don't know. They are both good. I'm a Celtics fan, so I'd be biased on that.
I said on that. Tough call.
I think the Nets would probably be the super team Browns of 2019.
Now that I can agree with, Ryan. That I can agree on.
Warriors versus Nets is the best game that day.
Maybe that could be, Christian. Maybe that can be.
Didn't even make the playoffs that year.
You are right about that, Ryan. You're right about that. But it's a new year, so we do not know what's going to happen. We do not know what could happen. Who could take advantage of of a perfectly off season? Those who did not make the playoffs could take advantage of the ones who didn't, who did. So who knows?
I'm excited for our game against the Browns this Sunday.
Me too, Christian. Me too. Except I won't be live streaming that game. I decided that I'm going to wait until the playoffs before live streaming any NFL games.
The problem is they are both going to want the ball, and that doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ryan. I agree with you on that.
Do you think Tannehill would be good without Henry?
Darth Viking, I hate to say this, but no. No. King Henry was our rock. He was a tough. He's our running back. Without him, we would be in trouble.
Ryan says, so we will have to see.
Guess we will we? Just as Nick Chubb was the running back for the Cleveland Browns. And just like your Minnesota Vikings needs Dalvin Cook.
I feel the same way about Cousins if I didn't have Dalvin Cook.
Yes, you would, Darth Viking. Yes, you would.
You never know what could have been if Boston if Hayward didn't get hurt right.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Ryan. I completely agree. So if he gets hurt in Charlotte, I don't know if he's going to be worth all that money the Hornets would throw him. I would definitely not know.
I had to admit it, but the Lakers are the best team in LA.
I completely agree with you, Christian. As long as they keep LeBron James and Anthony Davis together, then yes. That's what I think. I completely agree with you, Christian. If anything happened, then the Clippers would be the ones going.
I have to say it. Hornets might be good. Team Gordon Hayward, LaMelo, and other stars.
I could say the Hornets would definitely be a playoff team, but who knows? I'm not so sure right now at this moment. So unless they make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, then it's still 50-50 in my playbook.
Too early.
I know, but I gotta get that off my chest. I know, Ryan, but I have to get that off my chest. This is only my opinion.
Would it be fun if the Lakers had gotten Giannis and Nets had James Harden and they go up against each other?
It would be fine, but now the Lakers' hopes of getting Giannis are gone thanks to this LeBron James contract extension. I'm very sorry, Christian, but I don't think the Lakers could get Giannis at this point. They used all the big money keeping LeBron James and Anthony Davis here. And they made all these big moves. And they made all these small deals. I'm sorry, but Giannis is probably not going to be a Laker. But the Nets getting James Harden, that's still in the cards. Trade deadline's not till March 25th. Trade deadline is March 25th, I meant. So yeah, probably next live stream it'll be opening night of the NBA. Or probably day 2 after. Or probably both. That would be cool if the Warriors get Giannis. Now that would be a shocker. If the Golden State Warriors get him and Klay Thompson comes back next year. It'll be crazy.
Ryan Clark says I'll be back in 5.
As I was saying, if the Warriors get Giannis and they ended up going and they get Klay Thompson back, they could be the next big threat to the Lakers and probably get the NBA championships. Actually, never mind. Oh my God. I have to say, what a year the Lakers have gotten themselves in. And now here they are, hoping to repeat with a new with a mostly a new roster. The only thing, you guys think we are the biggest threat to the Chiefs. We couldn't beat the Steelers. Titans couldn't beat the Steelers. So how come we could be a threat to the Chiefs? Well, Christian, here's the thing. Even though Titans are called the Road Warriors, they still lost to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. The Kansas City Chiefs proved that they're dead serious. The Pats almost beat them with Brian Hoyer, LOL. Yeah, I know. But still, the Chiefs, they're a dominant threat to the NFL, even though the Steelers are practically undefeated. The refs bailed them out in that game. Yeah. I saw every trace of those games. The refs screwed us in that game. Yeah, I really... Yeah, that was quite sad. That's how refs do. Sometimes they play by the rules, sometimes they cheat. Oh boy, do you know what would have happened in overtime? I don't know exactly, but I do know Titans managed to win 2 overtime games, and the game against Baltimore was because of Derrick Henry's unbelievable speed. And now the NFL's heading to week 13, and this is where it all draws. Will you get the next gen consoles? I am very sorry. No, I can't. I think there was a Chad Johnson moment in that game. I'm looking at Andy Reid. Oh. When he gave a ref money, BTW, that's what I mean. You know what? I'm just going to add this question. Christian Dillard says I will be back. But I will. You stop eating on the bench to go right out the check to the ref. Tightens up, enters and says, "Go Grizzlies." Yep, we got a Tennessee resident in this chat right now. He even sends a laughing emoji. No, I'm in St. Louis. If you're in St. Louis, then you root for both. I used to live in Memphis. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, now it makes sense. My hometown. Still, living in St. Louis had its downside since the Rams moved to Los Angeles. You never get the chance to watch any NFL games anymore. I hate the Rams. Yeah, and look where they are. Ever since moving to Los Angeles. They turned into a crazy team this year. And to think, the Titans, they did some of the work. They beat us in the Super Bowls. If you recall, there was only one Super Bowl Titans have been in, and that was the loss against the Rams. And to tell the truth, we did actually help them to get Derrick Henry. We were supposed to get that number 1 pick, and we traded it to the Rams. And the Rams ended up getting Jared Goff, and we ended up trading to get multiple picks, which led us to Derrick Henry, by the way. So yeah, that's basically how it works. Anyway, Derrick Henry better than him. Yeah, you bet. If Titans had stayed in the number 1 pick, they wouldn't have gotten Derrick Henry. And probably wasted that pick. Speed round favorite NFL player ever. It is crucial right now, but right now I have to say my favorite NBA player ever. My favorite NBA player is running the Charlotte Hornets. I may be a Lakers fan, but my favorite NBA player ever is Michael Jordan. Favorite NBA player now would be Anthony Davis. Favorite NFL player now would be Derrick Henry. Ryan Tannehill better than God. I hate the Lakers. No one is blaming you for saying that. No one is blaming you. Ryan Tannehill better than Goff. You know what? When the Titans when they traded to Miami to get Ryan Tannehill, I was like, what the heck? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And then after a 2-4 series, and then he steps up to the plate and goes up against the Chargers, I was like, oh my god, we are gonna get screwed. But then he goes out there, and then we end up in the AFC Championship. And I was like, Ryan Tannehill really proved me wrong. Holy crap. And then my faith was restored in Ryan Tannehill. Miami Dolphins former
coach, bad coach.
I completely agree. I think that former head coach did not brought Tannehill to the surface. Mike Vrabel did. I mean, if Tannehill was trained by the Houston Texans, he would, or the New England Patriots, he would be good. That's the reason he was suck. Yeah. I believe if Tannehill was in Houston or New England, he would be he would be just as good over there.
Where are you from? What city?
I'm from New Jersey, but don't want to give away the last part.
Who's the most 2014 player in LOL?
Personally, I don't know.
Bill Belichick overrated.
I completely agree. I think Bill Belichick should retire after the season. Let a new coach take over.
I'm a Houston fan from Houston.
Oh my God. Do we have a Texans or a Rockets fan in here?
Now, Tom, he's overrated.
I completely agree with you. But here's the thing.
Oh, Aiden Carter says Texans.
Yeah, and good luck what you did. And yet still I'm rooting for the Texans on Sunday because you're going up against the Indianapolis Colts. And I'll also have to root for them after their game against the Raiders. After the Colts game against the Raiders. Sorry about that.
He went 11-6 with Matt Castle.
Yeah.
He should still go 11-6 with Cam Newton, so
I'm not so sure based on the record I saw so far. At this rate, New England might not even make the playoffs. They might have to wait till next year. But if New England keeps this up, Cam Newton could get a decent contract. Sorry, Titans Up. You said something that should not be said. It is offensive.
I mean, Tom is definitely a huge part at least 2 wins.
Yeah. And I'm sorry. Sorry, that's what I meant. So yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Now I promise I'll do NFL live streams, but I'm gonna wait until the playoffs to do it. Good night. I have to keep it up. I have to go. Keep it up, my guy. I will. Titans Up. I will.
Do you watch Flight Reacts?
No. No, I don't think so. Yes, LOL. He's funny. Oh, well. So, Aiden Carter, if you're a huge Houston fan, are you also a Rockets fan as well?
Okay, well, react to his reaction to the Patriots versus Cardinals funniest stuff.
Yeah, I was very shocked to hear about that game. I was very shocked. James Harden probably going to get traded. Right now, the Houston Rockets, they're attempting to keep him right now. They're not even thinking about trading him. But they did not mind trading away Russell Westbrook. They didn't have any problem throwing Russell Westbrook away to the Washington Wizards to get John Wall. Now, I know he has chemistry with DeMarcus Cousins, but still. What the heck? Bill even had to print pictures to show the refs. And yet the Patriots always get away with it.
Russell Westbrook is inconsistent.
Yeah, I know. But if he's inconsistent, he should go back to the team where he started his career from. John Wall is very consistent. That's the one thing about this trade being good. John Wall has chemistry with DeMarcus Cousins, but I don't know if he has any synchronicity with James Harden. So it could go either way.
Aiden, but you said that
block play. How do you feel about Dwight leaving the Lakers? I was like, no! I was very sad. I was upset to hear that. I was very upset when I found out about it. But then Montrezl Harrell came over, and then oh my god.
But you guys got Dennis Schroeder.
I know. We got Dennis Schroeder on that one. Yeah.
I get it, LOL. He was actually very good with them.
Yeah, he did kind of suck when Kobe Bryant was around, but he definitely improved when LeBron James and Anthony Davis were on the team.
And Harrell.
Yeah.
Did you see that billboard of hair?
No. No, I don't think so.
Earl says in that quote,
oh my god, I cannot believe he actually said that. I
think that John Wall was an upgrade because he's better than Westbrook, and we got a 2023 first rounder.
Yeah, it's protected. It is protected, okay? We might not know if Houston actually keeps it or not. Washington keeps it or not.
Look it up. Right now, hilarious.
By now it's probably long gone. though the Clippers, they did rebound in making a few moves along the way. Getting Reggie Jackson and Nicholas Basket, I think. How do you feel about Danny Green on the Sixers? I was very shocked to see Oklahoma City Thunder give Danny Green away after we traded him over to Oklahoma City. I thought he was going to start over there. But then I later found out that he moves to the Philadelphia Sixers. I was very shocked. It feels like Oklahoma City Thunder is more like preparing for a draft rather than being a playoff team. It could take Oklahoma City Thunder years to be a playoff team again. Anyways, I got to end it here. I hope to see you all again next time. And Lakers, great job with your offseason. I hope you managed to repeat. See you all next time.